Hey everybody, welcome to the next game that I'm going to play, which is Lord of the Rings: A War in the North. This is a game that I actually wanted to play for a very long time. It is a co-op game that can be played with 3 players, and I had this period when I started doing Let's Plays that I wanted to get a group together, and I wanted to do, you know, co-op games that supported more than 2 players, because I thought that would be a lot of fun, because most games, of course, only support 2-player co-op. But I think, you know, the more the merrier, with, of course, it's something like Serious Sam being the pinnacle of that. But anyway, not really anyone that I knew really had interest in playing this game, so this was always on hold. Then I got a message from 2 guys, old fart Keywester, who I'm just gonna call Key in the series, and Shyhalu, who were planning to do a co-op campaign on this. And they asked me to join, and I was happy to, and I want to thank Shyhalu for actually gifting the game to me. And they already set up the roles. Keywester was going to be Andriel, the mage type character, who I keep thinking is a human, though she's an elf. But look at this dude. Look at this dude. I mean, this is your archetype elf dude, but Shyhalu is him. And I'm the dwarf. Usually, I don't go with the dwarf types, but hey, you know, I couldn't complain and actually managed for some real funny dialogues. We have actually already recorded the stuff now while I'm recording this, but the reason why I'm doing this recording is now to do this intro and to show you guys the intro cutscene, because this is, in terms of the movies, a little bit earlier. Which you will see in these, basically is kind of like the B team for Middle Earth that will kind of create a diversion in the north to I don't know, keep Sauron's forces busy and keep them away from Frodo. So let's select and launch game. Intro cutscene is pretty loud though.
Of the great war of the ring, many songs have been sung and many tales told. The names of heroes like Gandalf the Grey, Aragorn the King, and Frodo the Ring-Bearer are greatly revered, and rightly so. Yet Sauron's grasp stretched much further than the lands of Gondor and Rohan alone, and his forces might have done great evil in the north of Middle-earth, had a handful of heroes not stood in his path. Their stories, too, deserve to be told. Pay heed now to one such tale, which begins here in the town of Bree, just a few short days before Frodo arrived on his quest.
Aragorn.
Eredon, well met. And in company with Andriel of Rivendell and Farin of Erebor.
Oh, spoiler for The Hobbit!
Walking through the doors of the Prancing Pony. You were at Sarn Ford last I knew. Do you bear news from Halbarad?
Yes. Grim news.
I feared it would be so. Quickly, tell me what has happened, but keep your voices low. There are unfriendly ears, even here in Bree.
3 days passed. The guard at Sarn Ford was attacked by 9 Black Riders.
Stand fast, Rangers!
They used the stock footage from the film, though this is not connected to the movie.
This is worse than I imagined. I know these riders. It is from Mordor they come. Our folk could not hope to stand against the 9 together. How bad were our losses?
Very bad. We tried to resist them, but they were surrounded by an aura of unnatural dread.
There is more you should know. After the rout, one of the Black Riders met with an ally, a man of great malice and power.
Fidel Castro. Or maybe not. Look at that helmet.
Konoa. As our master commanded, I have stirred up the orcs of the mountains. Even now, I have a force gathering amid the ruins of Old Fornost. Return at once and prepare your forces. We will have need of them soon. My orcs will be ready. These lands have known peace for too long. They will soon feel the Dark Lord's wrath.
And of course we see that.
If this Agandaur has a force at Fornost, then our position grows all the more desperate.
But why all this force against the peaceful halflings? It can't be the enemy sees them as a threat.
I will say this much. There is a hobbit of the Shire who should be coming this way with a great burden. If it falls into the hands of the enemy, it will mean doom for us all. Now this hobbit is adrift on the road with enemies all around. I must find him before they do. And I need you to help me keep him safe.
You are my chieftain. I will gladly do whatever you command.
I'm a part of this now as well.
Then we three are of one mind. How can we aid you?
We must reduce the threat from the enemies gathered at Fornost. Travel there and do whatever you can to keep the enemy's eye turned towards you and away from the Shire.
Perhaps we will have help in this task. Eladan and Elro here were in the north when last I heard. Any gathering of the enemy is certain to attract their attention.
Good. You could find no better allies than the sons of Elrond half-elven.
I hope we meet. But with or without help, the enemy will be kept busy. We'll make sure of that.
So yeah, we get to do the dirty work. But again, we are the wannabe fellowship, kinda. Our team is actually full of wannabe guys, but you'll see that soon. So I'm gonna sign off here. The intro of Keywester will start pretty soon, so their channels will be in the description, and have fun watching.
Okay, hello YouTube, and welcome to this 3-player Let's Play of Lord of the Rings War in the North with my guest Shyhalu and Konoa.
Wait a minute, you're my guest.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm his guest. Anyway, I'll be playing the Lore Master.
Which is the girl?
Which is the girl. And Konoa will be playing the Dwarf Champion.
The midget.
And,
Yep.
yeah, and Shyhalu's the Ranger. So, in my case, we're going to be experimenting a lot because I don't even know how to use a ranged attack yet, and I'm casting. So, all right. Anybody want to say anything before we start going exploring this town? We're right in Bree at the moment. If you really want to see what leads up to this scene, check the earlier episodes. I have one on my channel. I think Konoa has his own introduction, or Shy does, one or the other. Anyway, check that, and it'll set up the first quest that we have, which is to go to Fornost and to disrupt the activities of this human who's conspiring with the Witch King, because we need to keep the attention of the enemy off of Frodo. At this point in the story, Frodo hasn't arrived at Bree yet. And Aragorn's beginning to be a bit worried. He thinks he might have left the road. And he wants us to keep the enemy busy so he can go looking for him, and we know what happened in the movie, of course. So, does somebody want to lead the party here, and I'll just follow along?
I don't know. You can actually talk to a few NPCs separately, so...
Okay, well, will that show up? Yeah, okay. Excuse me. All right.
Most of them speak
well, I'm going to talk to
growing
Sam and see what happens. The Butterbur, Barliman Butterbur.
Did you know that you can actually customize your character?
Concern us,
The looks.
but I'm not so sure. You've
All
traveled,
right.
maybe seen a few things.
Now, for my viewers, you'll be seeing and hearing what Barliman does. I'm not sure. I think it's a bug in the game that... Shy, can your viewers see what I'm doing when I'm talking to a character?
No, it's right now I'm talking to this midget guy over here, Tedder.
Okay, so it'll be a little different.
Take my money.
So at this portrait here, you can actually customize your appearance. So let's see what we get.
All right, so for those who are not seeing what's going on here, Parliament just told me what an honor it is to be talking to an elf maid. Oh, I forgot to set a timer here. Set it. So we have some kind of idea of what we're doing. I'll set it to half an hour.
I want to say silence for this riddle.
And so he's telling me what an honor it is and asking me what he can do for me. Now, I have the option of asking about Bree or the Prancing Pony. I'll ask if he's heard any news.
Alright.
Those riddles aren't too hard. What were we saying about customizing appearance?
Here, the portrait where I am, you can customize your look.
Oh, sweet.
Well, talk is mostly, according to Barliman, talks mostly about trouble in the south. There's some kind of trouble brewing down there.
You just shoved me out of the way.
Sorry, I couldn't see you.
Folks coming up the greenway are telling him all about problems down there.
Oh, I hate elves.
I'm not an elf.
not going to ask for what can I find in Bree. I mean, that's something for orientation for your character.
Yeah,
so you know what to find. I'm not gonna ask about Bree or the Prancing Pony. I'm just gonna say, are these people settling in Bree? The ones coming up from the south.
Have we here? A stranger in town. A stranger's just what I'm looking for.
And so
Well, no, it's not that we aren't sympathetic to their troubles. Bree belongs to Bree folk. We can't take in a lot of outsiders.
Important to notify.
Truth is, I don't like the look of a lot of these newcomers. Some of them have mischief on their minds.
Sparky, you don't need to narrate the entire conversation.
Okay, so we are.
This game is actually not following the movie. It's more the books. I mean, if you look at how the hobbits look, it's not one with the.
I think the developers said that they based it more on the books than the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, my guy looks like a hobo.
I'll tell you what. Let me get. I think I'll do just one so you get a flavor for it. My viewers, I'm gonna ask one riddle from Tedder Hedgerow. He has an offer to. Well, you'll see.
I'm also asking him for a riddle.
You stake some money and I ask you a riddle.
You can make some pretty good money at double the money on this, and the riddles are pretty easy. I don't know if they scale up according to the amount you bet. I haven't tried it. Last time I bet 1 silver and it was very easy. I'm gonna try betting a bit more and see what happens.
I just started at 50.
50? Nice.
Was the riddle difficult?
No, I got my money.
Alright, you did 50? Well, a dwarf cannot, fuck, I'm keep gonna make the mistake that you're not an elf.
It's alright. No, as far as I'm concerned, I'm an elf.
That's a good deal.
Alright,
well,
so
if you, can you customize your character to be bald?
I'm old, though. I'm grizzled.
Alright, I'm gonna try 50 silver pieces and see what happens.
Yes, let me hear your riddle.
The more you have of it, the less you see. What is it?
He's wanting me, I'll have to answer quick because he's not going to give me forever with that kind of money at stake. So I'm ready.
This, I guess.
My life can be measured in hours. I serve by being devoured. Thin, I am quick. Fat, I am slow. Wind is my foe. Obviously a candle.
What do you say to double or nothing on another try?
Did you do the double or nothing? Shyhalu?
I'm going to do the double or nothing.
I just want to
see what happens.
And I stopped talking to him. I know when to stop talking to midgets.
Hey! Well, he is indeed smaller than I am.
At night they come without being called. By day they are lost without being stolen. What are they?
What am I?
All right. At night, goats, pillows, memories. I guess it would have to be memories. Memories. Da, 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 da. That's not the answer.
That's why I stopped talking to him.
Wind is my foe. What
was the answer then?
My life.
Welcome to Let's Play Gambling Addiction 101.
Okay, how about another chance?
Oh man, I'm just watching you guys blow your money away.
Alright, I'll try another 50 here and see what happens.
If you skip a few minutes, you can see me begging, "Hey man, give me some silver, please, man."
Always running, never walking, often murmuring, never talking, has a bed but never sleeps, has a mouth but never eats. It's gotta be a river.
Thin, I'm quick, fat, I'm slow.
Okay, I won that. Now let me try double or nothing.
Ding, 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 jackpot. Serve
well,
by being devoured.
this is probably gonna be the entire episode.
Okay, the more you have of it, the less you see. I guess it would be darkness.
Oh, it is this. It is a candle. If it is fat, it will take a long time. If it is thin, it will burn out quick.
Yeah.
Wind is my foe because that.
Oh, correct.
All right, let me try one more time for double or nothing here.
Go again? No, okay, I'm done.
Oh no, these coins are mine now.
Will he keep continuing to say, "Hey man, double or nothing"? He's like the correct. Where can I see how much cash I have?
Inventory. Hit I.
Well, I've had enough riddles.
You just lost another one.
I didn't lose it. I just won it one back. I broke even.
Oh, 45. All right.
I lost 100 and won it back. So none the worse for wear, as they say. Oh, this timer isn't running for some reason.
Do you have a timer?
Yeah.
I have two actually.
Let's see. I'll tell you what,
Jesus. That was loud.
well, if somebody's running a timer, just remind me a minute or two before it runs out.
Well, it's
You
not
don't
like
wanna make it.
that I have a timer that runs down. I have a timer that runs up.
All right. Do we want to review tutorial messages? No, I don't think so.
What is this?
Okay. I'm following Konoa.
Yeah, this is the hub area where all the things are. The blacksmith. For people wondering, I am the furthest in this game to test it out. I did the first half of the first like mission level, but that is like 10 minutes in or something. And these guys have all been playing to here.
All right.
Does he sell weapons?
Oh, actually, hold on. There's a quest that you can actually get here.
Is there a quest inside that we missed?
Yes, there is.
Oh, you know what? There is something. I remember there's some glowy thing at the end of the table.
You can actually you can customize your appearance here if you want to. And at that portrait also, there's a guy who's like in love, and he wants you to deliver a note.
Do we share the quests?
Oh,
well,
that's a good question actually. I don't know. I'll talk to him.
Here's this mysterious thing at the end of this table. You see that glowy thing over to the right?
I'm now in conversation, so I cannot see actually.
Looks like a tear or something from Bioshock Infinite.
Nice one.
I got the option of inspecting it, so let's see what it says.
It's no trouble. Not really. It's more
Well, that isn't anything.
Just said you found the secret.
Yeah. So who do we talk to get the other quest?
We're waiting to see if it shares the quests.
Okay. Now, if he gets the quest, we'll all see it, right?
I don't know.
I hope.
Still waiting for him to get it.
A man with a trade, that's a good match. But how about the lass? Does she love you?
Oh.
I'm not sure. I always told her how much I loved her when we were children. It was all a game back then.
Frame rate just dropped down to 10.
It got so much harder to say.
You can also say I have no time for this. Just.
Or you'll wish you had later.
Clearly we don't.
I do. Look, this locket belonged to my mother. I want to give it to Idona as a token of my love.
Oh my god.
It's broken, and Elman the blacksmith is the only one in town.
We gotta give a locket.
I must admit the ambient music in the pub is apparently better in this game than it was in Dragon Age. I couldn't stand that.
It's kind of creepy because you can't see the person singing.
True.
I don't know where that music's coming from.
Well then, give it to me.
Well, it's
I'll take it to him.
Middle Earth Muzak, I guess.
There's one more thing.
Magically Muzak.
Keeps a careful eye on his.
That's what it is.
Give me a moment alone with her.
Well, that's a long conversation Konoa's having.
Yeah. It's all about love. You know how complicated love is.
Oh yeah.
I'm counseling this guy. I'm basically Dr. Phil over here.
Rowley's broken locket.
Oh, you got it?
Okay. Yeah, I saw it anyway.
Alright.
Can we sell it?
That would be neat. Sell it and leave him waiting. Yeah. New quest, Rowley's gift. Yeah, I have the quest.
Even though you guys got it, I can still say no, I won't do it.
Customize appearance. Let me see. Maybe I can change my appearance to male. No, I can't.
I'll bring you word once I've spoken with the last.
Well, I don't really care.
So you're the woman.
Cut her hair and eye color and all that stuff.
Of course you're the woman. You're the elf.
Yeah, I'm an elf. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I thought at first. Because the ranger is all blonde and stuff, so I thought that was the elf first, but...
Well, I don't really care about my character's appearance. I would love to be able to change her to a man. Not that I have anything against women in games. It's just that I'm usually accustomed to playing a male character. But we'll see.
A dwarf in me shop. I am surprised.
Wow, what's this? This guy is racist. He's like, well, a dwarf in my shop.
You dwarves do know your business when it comes to shopping.
Oh, you get that a lot in these games.
What can I do for you? Got a pony that's thrown a shoe, perhaps?
I remember in Dragon Age being as an elf, it was... oh, an elf! And what are you doing dressed so preposterously? Where's my sword? You know, hey, I'm not a servant.
Alright, I got the locker repaired.
They might have been made in these parts.
Alright, nice. Then I think you gotta deliver it to the girl who lives further up.
Alright, so we go outside of this area here, and I've got frame rate of 7 here. It's ridiculous. Stuttering a bit.
Maybe turn off fraps, turn on again?
We'll see. Well, it couldn't be simpler.
Alrighty, let's try that.
And it won't cost you but